So this video we're doing the reaction to touring the most expensive house in the United States. This is one of the biggest and most expensive houses you can find in the world. So, well, in the United States, obviously, but yeah.
This is the biggest and the most expensive home currently on the market in the United States with an asking price of $295 million. It is also the most requested.
The asking price is 295 mil. That's not even final price. That's just asking price. So that's a lot.
Episode on our channel, so we're really excited for this tour. Now this home features 105,000 square feet of interior space, 21 bedrooms, 49 bathrooms, private nightclub, breathtaking views, situated on this incredible promontory.
You said a private nightclub in the house? That's kind of insane. That is kind of insane, bro.
And let's get started.
Now in Los Angeles, which don't allow.
Yo, this house is insane, bro. Like, it got a private outside. What? Nah, we gotta get into this house. Alright, so we're gonna look at the entry. So this is the front. So basically, I guess you drive up the rear and you can go rather to the pool house right here on the side. That's in the front. Look at the view. Hop on the side pool or go on the, other part of the house.
Amazing detached guest home that we're gonna tour later in the video.
That's the guest home. The guest home is right in front of the house, which is crazy. Or it might be the back. I don't know.
Now coming here, we have this paved floors, palm trees, amazing scale. And coming to this section, we have the marble walkway taking you to the front door. I love the moat that they have off of the entry. You have an art installation on your right, two massive skylights embedded into the pool, allowing natural light to the lower section. And before we get in here, I also want to thank the listing agents, Rainey Williams, Brandon Williams, and Aaron Kerman for allowing us to tour this amazing listing. And we will be actually talking to Rainey and Brandon later in the tour. Now, coming back here, the beautiful chandelier. It is also clad with marble. I love the grid details on the right-hand side. This overhead section has built-in LED lighting to light up the entry. And come in here, we have a fingerprint scanner, and your marble door actually recesses into the wall. Now coming here, this is where we...
I ain't gonna lie, that's some next level stuff. In order to get into the house, you gotta scan your fingerprints.
We have the spacious foyer. Oversized marble on the floors. We have this art installation right in the center that rotates. Beautiful chandelier above, and throughout the property I'm going to talk about the scale because everything in this house is so to the second floor. And coming here we have the office, 25-foot high ceiling.
Oh, I didn't even see. Damn, that's a nice office. Cause look, shoot, you could put your art there. You got your books, and really, it has one shelf for like. Well, it's a big enough to put multiple books and stuff in there, but it's like the design of it. It's kind of like not as hard.
Skylight right in the center, walls of glass facing the views. We have water surrounding the entire room, and this corner glass looks towards your motor court. Scale is amazing. We have the desk set up right in the center, and the entire room is complemented with Italian lacquer finish cabinetry with LED lighting that looks really sleek. And on top of that, right above us, we actually have a balcony looking down on this room, and we're gonna check that space out later in the tour. Now, bringing everybody back to the entry, again, we have the staircase on our left going up to the second floor. This opening takes us to a beautiful powder room with a marble pedestal sink and marble finished wall with a mirror accent. And coming here, we have the main lounge.
This is the King's Lounge,
King's Lounge?
where he entertains. Walls of glass, explosive views, 2 king palms. You have this beautiful art wall with this 20-foot fireplace. You have this beautiful lounge.
I mean, this is amazing. And Brendan, furniture looks small here. Room
Yeah, bro. Like, this lounge is kind of crazy because you can throw a full party and, like, have people out surprised.
is so big, it's insane. How many square feet you said this room was?
I think this is about 3,000 square feet.
That's incredible. I mean,
That's a damn mini house. That's a mini house in the damn living room, or I guess host room.
these are good sized couches and sofa setup, and it's insane. And you have another one over there.
This is the secondary lounge. This is my favorite lounge because this is where you have the most explosive views in Los Angeles. You have the grand piano, oversized, and then you have the biggest views in all of Los Angeles. This is the king of the hair, and it has one of my favorite art pieces, which is the Murano glass. It's the angel wings. And you know what that's for? Because this view is why they call it the City of Angels.
Got the backyard in a bit. And coming here, we have the formal dining room area.
Dining room and wine cellar.
Gorgeous table right in the center that currently sits 16 people, but I'm sure you can add a few more chairs on each side. Chandeliers above, and again, just the scale, 25-foot high ceilings. Everything about this house is so grand. Now, I want to take everybody this way. This entire glass panel actually goes into your walk-in wine cellar that is temperature controlled. And these are for your big bottles. And you have seating areas within your wine cellar. This is mind-boggling. We have never seen anything.
Damn, you could put a lot of wine in there. I ain't gonna hold you, cause like, bro, that's damn near eight levels right there.
Quite like this. Now, I want to bring everybody back to the formal dining room area. This is the main hallway that takes you from the front door. And coming here, we have an amazing opening with this art installation that starts to the second floor. And this is where we have the art gallery.
Art gallery, bedroom, and library.
Just an open space. On our right-hand side, we have the moat off of the entry. You have your lighting perfectly positioned, and at the end of this hallway, we have a guest bedroom. So let's go quickly check that out. Seating area off of the entry, king-size bed with a padded back wall, super spacious room, has a door that opens up to the motor court for easy access. And come in here, I'm trying to figure out which details I want to point because there are so many. Let's quickly check out the bathroom. It starts here, marble floors, marble walk-in shower with this mosaic detail, chrome finishes, total toilet that opens up as you walk into the bathroom, floating vanity, walk-in closet, everything you need. Now, let's go back to the hallway. And at the end of this hallway, we have few powder rooms to serve the first floor of this home. It starts right here. We have a gorgeous marble pedestal sink, chrome fixtures, another total toilet, everything you need. Now, coming back to the hallway, we're gonna go this way. We'll be walking a lot in this home. I mean, Mikey, look at the scale here. I just keep walking.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the chance to talk much yet because I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Like, we've done a lot of walking already, but we've really just started. So let's keep going.
Yeah, that's not even a quarter of the house, which is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. This for 295 mil. This is a pretty impressive tour.
Absolutely. Double doors open up to your library. Now, I say library, but this room actually has built-in ventilation for a cigar lounge. That way you can actually smoke here and you won't even smell. In fact, Mikey, let's get a close up here. You can see all these built-ins with chrome details. I love the veneer of the wood cabinetry.
Yeah, like this is like gloss wood cabinets. This kind of, yeah, the interior in this is impressive. Like, shoot, I don't even know how they managed to do this, but the interior and design for it, Yeah, it matches the theme of the room, which is kind of cool.
Tree and the gloss finish. You have the seating area right in the center. Vintage Playboy covers on this side, which is a unique detail. And I personally love those wall sconces that are brass finished and oversized.
Innes, there's a bunch of vintage Playboy covers on the wall, and you're talking about brass wall fixtures.
I'm just trying to keep a straight line here. We got a lot to cover on this house, so I'm just trying to keep it quick. It's a cool touch, open shelving, TV, more storage and humidors and everything you need. All right, let's go back to the hallway and continue our tour. By the way, Mikey, can you explain? This is for sure one of the
This is the family room, living room / kitchen.
biggest islands we have ever seen on this channel. Nicely decorated, glass panels. I mean, look how sleek these details are. I'm pretty sure this is a rose gold finish, which is something we don't see quite often. And of course, you have your Miele built-ins, 2 induction cooktops with a pop-up vent, built-in espresso maker. Sorry, Mike, I'm pushing you left and right, but these are cool. I want to have one of these.
We've seen one of those before.
We have tried one of these before.
Yeah, actually had another one of Rainey and Brandon's listings.
That is correct. That is correct. All right, we have 2 Miele induction cooktops here with pop-up vents. Right next to that, we have the first prep sink, second one on this side, pop-up plugs, very modern, very sleek kitchen. Now, let's go back into the family room so we can check out the seating section over there. 2 L-shaped couches, gorgeous coffee table right in the center. I love the chandelier ceiling lighting over here that really ties the space. Of course, you have your recessed in TV to the wall, linear gas fireplace, suede walls, cozy room, marble clad wall on that side, and sliding glass doors opening up to the outdoors. Mikey, let's go check it out. And I also want to mention, they're still putting some of the finishing touches in this estate. They're still working certain areas.
Hey, that's cool, but I'm looking at this outside right here, bro. They got a big TV that you can chill outside and watch. That's kind of crazy.
We cannot tour it all, but we're gonna try to do our best to show the sliding glass doors open up to the outdoors. As soon as you walk in, downtown Los Angeles is right in front of you. This is just incredible. The views here, the scale of this property, the scale of this backyard. In fact, Mikey, let's take everybody to the grass section. I love these palm trees that are right in the center of the backyard. To give everybody a quick scale, that's the foyer, that's the main lounge that we toured earlier. We have the bedrooms on the second floor and the lower level that we're gonna see in a bit. But more importantly, look at these views. And they did a really clever touch here. They have a 400-foot jogging trail that's right below this moat. That way they have the glass railing there since this property is on a hillside, which allows this moat to have no glass railing. And from any part of the first floor or the second floor, you'll look at your views undisrupted. This is simply amazing. I mean, you can literally see the mountains all the way back, Hollywood Hills, downtown, Century City is down below you, Pacific Ocean. These are without a doubt one of the best views we have ever seen on this channel.
Yeah,
Mikey, you look a little speechless.
We're just so high up here too, but I was actually looking behind me at the ocean views over here, which we'll see in a second.
Absolutely. Now we're coming to the side backyard, let's just call it that. We have the jacuzzi here, which is oversized. Marble floors, even on the outdoors. That's your covered patio space right there with a massive built-in TV. And this is your main pool that has 3 infinity edges, marble clad, mosaic on the bottom. And you get so much outdoor space. I mean, property is pretty big, let's just face it.
Yeah.
And not only you get amazing interior square footage, you get a lot of outdoor square footage. And I want to particularly cover this section because you have so many more amenities on this wing. You have an outdoor dining area, another covered seating with TV, small wet bar, and right behind this section, we have the outdoor kitchen. This is without a doubt one of the best outdoor kitchen / barbecue areas we have ever seen in any residential home. You have so much cabinetry, multiple fridges, ice maker, teppanyaki, sink, and focusing to the other side, of course you have your outdoor grill, warming drawers, vent above, and you have more grills here, literally everything you need. And that wraps our tour on the exterior and the backyard. Now I want to take everybody back inside so we can check out the lower level.
Damn, so they got a whole kitchen up in there. Imagine having a whole party up in there. Look, you might rather tell everybody, yo, we having a pool party. You know, we got drinks up in here. We about to put something on the grill, some wings, burgers. And we could cook anything over here. So, yeah, you could throw multiple parties here if you want to, which is...
First you have your outdoor grill.
A living space. property of this caliber. So myself,
because this is a great space. Massive door opens up from the driveway and brings you here. We have all this lighting on the ceiling, and they went with darker tones for this space. Now, coming back here, marble floors throughout. I want to talk about the feature wall that's in front of us with the butterfly details and the portraits, multiple seating areas, and the space continues. I mean, look at this hallway here. This is incredible.
This thing look like a damn office when you go into like one of them corporate offices.
Now, we have a seating area on this side with beautiful lacquer cabinetry, recessed and TV, and we have 2 guest suites on this level. First one starts right here. Spacious room, king-size bed, sliding glass doors open up to a private balcony, and of course, this room also has a full-size bathroom. Now, coming back here to the landing, right next to the seating area, we have this hallway taking us to the 2nd guest suite on this level. Another U-shaped couch, a linear gas fireplace. I like.
Okay, I like the design they have right here. This is pretty cool. I feel like they could do another TV up here, but it's like one of them, I guess, chilling places where y'all can, play family games or talk or do whatever you want down here.
The wall textures that they have on this side, and right here we have this marble table right in the center of this room, and this will essentially be your wine cellar, storage areas. They're of course temperature controlled. Another great common area on this level.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to see from the camera, but these wine cellars, they don't have anything in them right now, but they're really deep. Like they're like 10 feet deep behind each of these glass panels. So I'm sure area, but I think what we're about to see is probably one of the coolest parts of the house.
This is the brains of the house, and they spent so much money and it takes so much space that they wanted to make it a feature wall kind of a section. That's why they have this enclosed glass here, and there you go. If you want to power a house like this with all the iPads and all that, this is what you need.
Bro, this is how they power the whole house. Is kind of crazy. This kind of look like mining Bitcoin too, so I'm pretty sure they're mining Bitcoin down here. I see why this house is 295 mil, because this house is definitely worth some bread.
Need to do.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's not what I was talking about, though.
What are you talking about?
Well, what we're about to see now is
Oh,
my favorite
okay.
part.
Yes, of course. I hear you. Another powder room on this level, and look at the rooms, his and hers, for your gym. And when I say gym, I'm not talking about like a couple 100 square foot room. I'm talking about an amazing space, and look at the scale here. I mean, walls of glass opening up. It's a little dark right now, but you have the sparkling city in front of you. This space, I'm out of words. You literally have everything you can think of. I like these ceiling mount.
Real private gym, but like the gym looks dope and as big as I don't know what. So really, you can come out down here and have a whole private like workout class if you want to.
TVs, darker carpet here, and right on the other side we have a juice bar. I say juice bar, but this is a commercial.
Hey, that's kind of organic, kind of cool. After you get done working out, hey, I want to make some juice. Okay.
Kitchen. I mean, the amount of cabinetry. All you're missing is a stove and a vent, and you have a commercial kitchen. Like the bar seating, you have all your equipment here. This is where you drink your fresh juice, do your yoga, work out, and it continues on this side, and you have a living wall here. I mean, this is mind-boggling.
Yeah, so if you live in this house, do you make your own juice?
It depends what type of person you are.
Yeah, I guess you probably have someone on staff that could just make some good juice anytime you want it.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Most likely. All right, ready? Indoor pool.
my favorite room in the house is the wellness center because I've seen a million of them. I've seen so many cold plunges and jacuzzis and hot tubs, and I think that all the gyms that I've ever seen, all the wellness centers that I've ever seen, this really touches on.
Living wall, built-in bench seating, and it continues, Mikey. By the way, this is the hallway that we just walked, and of course you have these automatic sliding glass doors here. Now you will have another set on this side. It connects to, I believe, powder room here, and come into this section, you have another seating area with a cold plunge, 2 massage rooms, amazing views. This chandelier right in the center is probably one of the biggest we've ever seen. And first, I want to go this way. This is a full-size salon. maybe full size doesn't do justice. It's like a
So you go in the wellness center, get a massage, got a mini jacuzzi, and you get a massage.
commercial salon. You have pedicure chairs, you have hair washing stations, you have chairs for you to sit down and get a haircut. And they have this nice kind of rose gold and burgundy wall panels here, which is kind of a red sauna on the other side. And they're all built like commercial spas where you have. And over here, we have the steam showers, walk-in showers, heated benches where you sit down, and in fact, they have water lines on this section, so you basically get water poured on you. You have a dry sauna on the other side, and they're all built like commercial spas where you have massive showers and steam showers that can accommodate up to 20 people.
I'm a little bit lost right now. I'm sure our audience is also, but just show us how we get back.
All right, so like we're basically doing like a full circle, right? I just realized there's a powder room here with a gorgeous marble sink, another wet bar, and come in here from an interesting angle, we just came to the bowling alley. So now we're doing kind of almost like a full circle on the lower level. We have a golf simulator here. Of course, why not? If you have a bowling alley, it just complements it. This bowling alley is not a residential bowling alley. This is just like, this is as if it was in a hotel. And am I out of words? I feel like I'm actually doing a bad job explaining some of the details.
Well, I mean, this is a lot.
This is a lot to talk about.
I don't blame you. This is wild. We've seen bowling alleys before, but usually it's like one lane, maybe two.
And somehow they're a little bit shorter. It's just like everything about it.
It's like a full-size 4-lane bowling alley.
Just incredible. Wall panels with LED lighting. You have the TV. Let's see. At the end of this hallway, behind that wall, we have the nightclub. But first, I actually want to take everybody this way. We have a few powder rooms here. And that's the main staircase that we came down from. And before we wrap up there, I actually want to take everybody this way. There you go. I'm learning this house.
Yeah.
So another hallway. This hallway takes us to a candy room.
These niggas got a candy room in the house.
This is a colorful touch to this estate. We have these
The color coded how they did it. I like the color code, you know, how they did it, so it's kind of cool. But shoot, half a damn. But to have a candy room in the house is kind of insane. Not even gonna hold you.
candy stations running all the way to the ceiling, LED lighting, round cabinetry. I gotta give credit to the developers here. This is a nice detail and it's located perfectly right off the entry of the movie theater. And this movie theater is something else. In fact, Mikey, I'm gonna go left. Why don't you go to the right? Meet me at the movie theater so everybody can get a full scale of this amazing space. Here we are. This is the movie theater. I mean, calling this a movie theater doesn't do justice. This is a commercial movie theater and it's so decked out with the carpet, plush walls, Dolby Atmos surround sound, these recliner chairs that may look like comfortable sofas, but you have all the amenities there, individual lighting and the ceiling heights, the size of the screen here. We have seen a lot of amazing movie theaters, I mean a lot, throughout the world, but this one takes the win for me because I would love to sit down here, look at this massive screen and watch a movie. Let's see if I can get this thing to work.
You're like, and watch some Enes Yilmazar videos.
That's right. I'm trying to make this work, Mikey. And it's not pulling, it's not doing anything. Oh, there you go. I mean, isn't this amazing? I'm out of words. Again, some of the common areas in this house is unlike anything we've ever seen before. And that wraps our tour on this level or on this part of this home club, but I mean, it's just perfect for
the charity event room. What would you call this room?
I would call it a nightclub, but I mean, it's just perfect for any kind of utilization. Obviously, it's super open. You have the commercial setup for your events, speakers, not to mention this massive screen here, bar. It's pretty crazy.
And more views.
More views.
5,000 square foot room separate from the house. So if you want to throw in a
I ain't gonna lie, this is a DJ's dream right here to have this in his house. Cause imagine how many parties you can throw at your crib. You could throw a party every day, every week if you want to here, and get paid for it.
Event or an after party, you bring them down here.
Has a private entrance.
Huge dance floor, huge outdoor fire pit club, and this is basically where you just get your groove on.
That's right. You have the DJ booth, you have the VIP lounge.
And one of my favorite things, the fire pit right over the view. And this is another pool, so if you want to swim in between all the fire pits, you're right here.
Brandon, we got pretty lucky. Look at the views. This is incredible. I mean, you have downtown Los Angeles perfectly framed in front of you.
Well, this is why we have the perfect weather in Los Angeles. You don't even feel the weather. It's the perfect time. And what is this right now? 70-something degrees.
Yeah.
View.
So you can step into the water, and there's a fire pit in there. What? That's
And we're in the dead of winter.
Here we are on the second floor landing. We have beautiful hardwood floors throughout. Above us, cabinetry goes all the way up to the ceiling. Of course, you have your full bathroom here with marble-clad back walls, floating vanity, walk-in shower, everything you need. Now, this is one of the access points to the rooftop deck that we're going to check out in a bit, and that right there is a powder room for the landing. Now, coming here, this hallway takes us to a few other bedrooms. This is where we have the second one. This one is facing more towards the backyard. Of course, has a full bathroom too. And coming here, these are the two best bedrooms we have on this wing. Let's quickly check out this one here. Of course, comes with a king-size bed setup, hardwood floors, walls of glass, facing these incredible views. I mean, it literally looks like a movie over here.
Yeah, again, it's an incredibly clear day today, but the ocean, I don't think we've ever seen a view of the ocean quite like this.
Absolutely, unless you go to Malibu.
Yeah, I guess we are a little bit farther west than we usually are in the hills, but
Correct.
Still, it's a great view of the ocean.
It's an amazing view. Look at this.
crazy view, bro. Like, and this is another guest room. This is the top guest room. So, you got the one downstairs, and you got this one on the second floor. So,
Scale here, Mikey. This is the biggest. Has the same hardwood floors. King these views a little bit more. You have the art installation right at the promenade. 4 bedrooms that we just toured. Now, coming back to this floating hallway, we can actually take a look at the skylights, bringing natural light to the first floor and the lower level, perfectly positioned. And over here, you can actually look down on your foyer, which is just incredible. I mean, look at the scale of this chandelier. I think this is the biggest chandelier we have ever seen on this channel.
Yeah, it's wild.
A lot of firsts on this. Coming back here, we have the hallway continue on this. The size, the lengths, it's just, I'm out of words.
Yeah.
All right, here we have the full bathroom, another floating vanity design, finishes are nicely uniformed, another electric toilet. God knows how much they had to spend.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a big ass house.
Set up another linear gas fireplace, TV is nicely recessed into the wall, and this room comes with its own bar. Now, what I like about this bar design, or the cabinetry in particular, is the fact that it curves the wall, which is always a very sleek and timeless detail. You have another built-in espresso maker. You have your microwave, sink, fridge, all the way to the ceiling. This opening here takes us to the first bathroom. Oversized stone application is also brought here. We have a nice prep area, your steam shower on this side, walk-in shower here, with a massive rain head, and again, just stone-clad, soft close, how the tracks are underneath the gorgeous. It feels like we're walking into a high-end boutique store. Every detail, the way they
Like a Louis Vuitton or damn the Chanel or Gucci store, bro. Cause the display and outlook of this shit, bro, like it's kind of crazy.
line the cabinetry here, the soft close, how the tracks are underneath the cabinetry, the rose gold finish, glass cabinet fronts, chandelier here. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. If I wanted to do an episode here, I feel like I can easily do an episode just on the cabinetry here alone.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Now, Mikey, let's take everybody back to the shower here. Literally everything you can think of. Sliding glass doors open up to a private balcony for the primary bedroom. And over here we have this gorgeous cabinetry with marble-clad doors, fabricated sink, chrome floors, king-size bed, nice petted back, LED lighting, glass panels, very timeless, very elegant, definitely very chic. Now, let's go check out the bedroom setup. Coming back here, we have the door, and this is where we have the bedroom itself. Bed set up on the left, perfectly positioned towards the views. I mean, we have the city sparkling right in front of us. It's gorgeous out here. Hardwood floors, king size bed, nice petted back wall with chevron pattern. And coming here right in front of your bed, we have the seating area, another recessed back column that way, sliding glass doors open up the corner. And again, the ceiling heights, the scale, the space is just almost unexplainable. Now, over this side, we have more built-ins. This could easily serve as your office for your bedroom or another seating area. And stepping outside, we have this private balcony floating above the first floor. And this is where you have your private all-glass pool. This is incredible. I mean, the amount of money spent on this pool alone, I don't even want to think about it. You have a cold plunge on the other side with a water feature. Beautiful, beautiful primary bedroom suite. Now that wraps our tour on this level. I want to take everybody upstairs so we can check out the rooftop deck. And but we're still showing it to you guys.
There was a lot of house to shoot, guys, so give us a break. You know, we had to start Ernest's part a little later than we usually do.
Exactly. But again, you guys are getting the full experience. Amazing putting green. City is lighting up. Also, now, continuing here, we have the sky deck continue, Ipe decking on the floors, multiple bar areas and outdoor dining areas. You have your fire pit here. And like we mentioned earlier, they're still putting some of the finishing touches on this estate. Now, coming to this section, more outdoor seating areas. And the views are just phenomenal. Scale is incredible. Lounging chairs, outdoor seating areas, these gazebos, and again, the views. Can we take everybody all the way to the edge? Getty and Pacific Ocean on the right, downtown Los Angeles on the left, Century City Wilshire Corridor right in front of us. This is without a doubt one of the best properties and best views we have ever seen on this channel. Alright everyone, that's it for the one. This was the most requested home tour on our channel, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. I want to congratulate everyone that was involved with the
Top one. Nah, this is definitely like that. I ain't gonna hold you. If I was to ever move to California or go to California, I definitely want to do an event at this house, at this location. Or definitely just like spend a day or a week or shoot some time in that house, because that's crazy. But yeah, that's it for our reaction video. If you liked the video, like, subscribe,
build of this project, and I also want to thank the listing agent.
like, subscribe, comment for the video. I appreciate everybody watching and going on with us on this touring the most expensive house in the United States. And yeah, man, I'll get that boy subscribe. This thing, but yeah.